Our next speaker is Zach Dorholt. Zach was Larry's campaign manager and knocked on many doors with Larry. He supported Larry throughout his political career and created a strong and lasting friendship. Here's Zach.
Steve has pointed out something a couple of us have chatted before. It's maybe live a little more like Larry and do what Larry would do. Larry would definitely not read the speech he wrote, mostly because he can never read his own handwriting. I got to know Larry better during his run for state representative in 2005, which was a special election. Representative Olpass had stepped down, and the governor had called a special election for December 27th. And it was one of the coldest Decembers I can remember. A good December, because we did send the governor Larry for Christmas. And the cold really stuck out, but nothing was cold about knocking on the doors, not only with Larry, but for Larry. I didn't have to say anything when I knocked on those doors. They just saw his name and they started talking, wasting a lot of electricity and gas on the heat flowing out their doors. It was amazing. I learned more about Larry just knocking on doors sometimes than just spending time. The times I did go knocking one-on-one with Larry, we were always sidetracked. Larry didn't talk about politics when we went knocking. I learned a lot about trees, horticulture, which was awesome. And it was those things not about politics. I don't think he was about politics. He was about people. During one of those extra cold days in December 2005, we had our routes planned out to go knock. And we didn't quite finish because Larry wanted to go somewhere else. And he said, "We're going over here," and he took me to the Place of Hope, where they were sheltering a lot of homeless people, especially that cold winter. And Larry knew the names of most of the people, and most of them knew his name. And it wasn't cold in there when he was there. There's something else. I don't think he was ever wearing a jacket when we were knocking on doors. I'm not kidding. So we took people different places. I also got the honor of going to St. Paul with him and doing an orientation, a freshman orientation. He was elected during the special election, and he was the only person getting sworn in that year. And they bring you through the gambit there. The party gives you some things they want you to say. And the minority leader then, giving us a tour, had an interview with NPR set up with Larry. They just were going to ask him a quick few questions. Exactly. And there was not going to be a quick few answers. And you could see then minority leader Matt Intenza, tall guy, skinny guy, just kind of fretting behind Larry, who was giving these very detailed answers about things other than the quick answers: jobs, education, healthcare. He went into mass detail about what he wanted to do for counties and creating more efficient ways, making our jail systems work better. Real details about real things that affected people's lives. And he did bring on the party tagline at the end, which was jobs, education, healthcare. And then he added transportation. And then Matt Intenza added transportation, and the rest of the party added transportation. So he changed it by being who Larry was. He was his own man. He never let politics get in the way of the people he was supposed to represent. And if it wasn't good for the people of St. Cloud, he was going to let you know. So he will be missed. Thank you.